56 elite men lined up for round 2 of the ITU World Cup Series in Ishigaki, Japan, the longest running ITU event on tour. The pristine water in Tonoshiro Bay is ideal for fast swimming, and with the predicted rain holding off for the race start, the conditions were perfect as the men's race got underway. Not surprisingly, Richard Varga of Slovakia led the way during the swim, with Denis Vasiliev, the first of 3 Russians, in the top 7, followed by France's David Hauss, who got his race off to a good start with a solid swim. Into the first transition, the swim leaders rushed to get onto their bikes and build on their advantage, with pre-race favourites Kyle Jones, Brent McMahon of Canada and Christian Prochnow of Germany some 50 seconds back. For the first 20 kilometres, a small group of 7 were able to break away from the chase pack, amassing a 30-second advantage by the end of lap 1. Behind them, 2 chase groups joined to form a very large pack, who worked well together to eventually make up the deficit, and by the end of lap 5 they would catch the leaders. Late in the bike, a group of 5, including Ryosuke Yamamoto of Japan, broke away, and by the time they entered the second transition they gained 50 seconds on the chase group, which included all the pre-race favourites. France's David Hauss led the way for the chasers, and they quickly made up lost time on the 5 athletes ahead of them. On the second lap, Hauss overtook Yamamoto for the lead and would continue to pull away from the rest of the field. The fight for second place would come down to Italy's Davide Uccellari and Gonzalo Raul Telechea of Argentina, neither of whom had been on the podium in a World Cup. David Hauss would finally notch his first World Cup win with a dominant run and would show once again why he'll be among the favourites in London. Behind him, Uccellari surged in the last kilometre to secure the silver medal, while Telechea was ecstatic with his first World Cup bronze medal.
After Sydney, that's on next week. I'm gonna race for the French GP, so you have to be careful not to race too much on the start of the season. But yeah, it's always good to win and for my confidence.
It's the best result in my life after the second post at the European Champion Under 23, but in World Cup is the first result in my life.
I am very happy. It was my best race in my life. I never think that I could be in this place, and I did my best. I am very happy, not only for me, you know, in my country, in my province. The people is a little town, and a lot of people work for me. So I am very happy for all the people.